So, one of the things that is really getting fans talking at the moment is who's going to be the 14th Doctor. You see, as Doctor Who fans, we like control. We like to know exactly what's happening with our dear show, and therefore we want to know its future 2 years in advance. And that's a question and a title that we've rinsed quite a few times on the channel. Go check them out. But one of the cool things we can do is look at who isn't going to be the 14th Doctor. Now, I'm not going to take the piss with this. Judi Dench won't do it because she's old. John Pertwee won't do it because he isn't alive. Will Smith wouldn't do it because instead of stopping the aliens, he'd just slap them. No, I want to look at some suggestions that could legitimately happen, but I just don't think are going to. So, let's get on with who won't be the 14th Doctor. None of the old Doctors are becoming the 14th Doctor. Now, there have been rumours about other Doctors leading the 60th, because obviously it's quite hard for a new Doctor to come in and lead the 60th. Let's be honest, here I'm mainly talking about David Tennant. Because it's very possible for David Tennant to come back to the 60th, but as the 10th Doctor, and just do his thing. One of the things that have been rumoured, and to be honest gets rumoured every year, is that one of the old Doctors is coming back. They're going to degenerate into, you know, an old Doctor, and obviously the curator and all that stuff sparked these rumours forward. Basically what I'm trying to say is, no, David Tennant isn't going to be the 14th Doctor, Matt Smith isn't going to be the 14th Doctor. Most of you know this, but it isn't happening. It's important to think when we ask this question, what would Russell do? And if Russell wants to tell a new original story, getting an old Doctor back, even if they have a new personality, isn't new or original. So let's not do it. Next, I want to talk about the big three. Kris Marshal, Ben Whishaw, and Richard Ayoade. They're not going to happen. I've discussed all three of those casting choices in a previous video, so if you want to know what I think about them, check those out. For me, the BBC just know they're dull choices. Not dull as in wouldn't do a good job, they're predictable choices. They will never go with a casting choice that's just so obvious it's boring. They won't. BBC and Russell want to do new and original things going forward, and going for the boring, bland casting choices that have been suggested since the start of the modern era just aren't going to happen. Another one that gets suggested all the time is Phoebe Waller-Bridge. Lads, it's not happening. Now, I would support Phoebe's casting a lot. I think she'd be fantastic. One problem, she's so busy. Like, she's writing, like, big Hollywood films these days. Like, I swear she's writing Indiana Jones 5. Like, not, like, she's not being the Doctor, I think. You know, you've got to admit, sometimes people get too big to play the Doctor. That's why Andrew Garfield is never gonna come and play the Doctor. It's just not gonna happen, lads, sorry. I do feel really guilty if, like, one of these is, like, your favourite choice, and you're just there like, well, now he's just shown it's not going to happen. That's not ideal. Ollie Alexander is another one that won't happen. Now, a lot of the It's a Sin cast is a big chance it'll happen, because Russell likes to work with talent he's previously worked with before, and I think a lot of that cast could do it, but it won't be Ollie Alexander. First of all, he said he isn't going to do it, but he said it, like, before, like, auditions and everything. Like, he's just flat out denied it, and that I kind of believe. But also, you've got to understand, he also does music, and he wants to focus on music. Ollie Alexander isn't happening. A lot of the It's a Sin cast, maybe. Ollie Alexander won't happen. Again, please preface, a lot of this video isn't whether I don't want these people to be cast. Like, I think quite a few of I'm about to mention are going to be great choices. They're just not going to happen. Hugh Graham is another one that got leaked recently. Boys, it's not happening. Not only has he denied it, but again, he's too much of a big name. It's just not going to happen. I am going to look like a right mug if any of these actually do happen, aren't I? Kayla Cole is another one that's getting, like, a lot of, like, rumours and stuff. People think it's happening. It's not. I mean, mainly because she's joined Black Panther 2, and I don't think you don't usually join a big franchise as an up-and-coming actress and then go back down to TV. I know a lot of people saying, yes, like, big actors, like, do TV. They do American streaming service shows. I know a lot of Doctor Who fans will get up in their own arses about this. Doing British TV, especially Doctor Who, something that's iconic and long-running, some actors will see as a step down. It's not just a step down, it's a long commitment for these people who can do lots of different big roles. Now, the big one and the last one that hurts me a lot that I can think of, Michael Sheen. As I said, this hurts because he's personally, as I've said in previous videos, if I had to pick one choice that I think is the best choice, it's him. But he isn't going to do it, and here's why. Again, it's a commitment, and you know, he's a fairly prominent actor that steadily works quite a lot, so whether he'd want to do it is debatable, but I don't think Russell would cast him. I think the BBC is going to go for a new direction. We've had a lot of years of white men, and even if Michael Sheen is going to be fantastic for the role, I don't think they're going to go that way, because I think Russell is going to want to go in a new direction, keep making paths forward like Jodie did. Now boys, I'm going to leave you with a big boy question. Who is going to be the 14th Doctor, and who definitely isn't going to be the 14th Doctor? Let me know in the comments below. And if you want to see what I thought of some of your 14th Doctor casting choices, you can click the video in the card over here. Thank you very much for watching. Please click. It's a video. Ooh, I definitely got that square wrong, but click it.